So if you already have an Oblivion light, but you can't use that peg that digs into the ground just because of the location you need it in, I have two accessories for you. The first one is this fixed stand right here. Let me show it to you. So big shout out to Oblivia for sending me these in order to review. Now, because the Oblivion light has a normal connection, you can use most camera stands to connect to it. This one's the perfect size. Now, the first thing I want to show you is how we can adjust with this ball joint the Oblivion light in a ton of different directions. Check this out. So if we need it to face all the way up, all the way backwards, maybe we have to hit part of our house, we can do that. If we want it to face slightly down, we can lock it in place right there with that knob. And now I like these legs because these are fixed legs. So these are gonna stay in a really stiff position. The one downside is you can't put your Oblivion light at too harsh of an angle or else that will tip it over. Otherwise you might have to anchor it down somehow. But at about this angle, it sits, oh, maybe a little bit more. Right there. It sits pretty good. And this is more of a sturdy design. And if you have grass right below this, you could push these a little bit into the grass too, and that might help anchor it in. So accessory number 2 is a little bit different. This is a flexible tripod style stand. So if you need to even customize the direction a little bit more, this is the one for you. Let me show you. Now it has the same style of ball joint, although it's not metal. We can still adjust it and move it in a ton of different directions right there. Check that out, how we can move that almost in 360 degrees. And then lock it into place just like that. Now, the great part about this one is these legs, which we can fully bend and customize to fit at a bunch of different angles. So if you really need to get this thing at a specific angle, these legs are super beneficial because you can just adjust it till it's not falling. If you need it to sit super high, you can do that as well like that. Or we can bend these all the way down and have it sitting very low as well. They're super bendable, but once you bend them into place, they actually stay pretty well, which is a really cool bonus of this pair right here. And they lock into place pretty stiff, and you can just have that like that. So it's a great way if you need to get your Oblivion light at different angles. This pair is going to do you really well.